Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am TK Beauty, and in today's video we're going to be doing a project pan. I have never done one of these videos on my channel, but I wanted to do one this year because I have quite a few products that I want to use up by the end of the year, and I have some products that I want to get more use out of. So in this video we'll be discussing those products, but before we get into this video, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click that notification bell also so that you'll know every time I upload a new video. So guys, let's jump into this video. So like I said, I have a variety of products that I need to use up before the end of the year or just get more use out of. So I guess I'll start with skincare stuff and then we'll go from there. So the first skincare product that I want to use up is going to be by Milk Makeup. This is the vegan milk cleanser. This is the packaging on that. I did get this at Sephora around the time that it first launched, and I do like this product. I only got the small size because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but I do like it, and since then this product has been made available at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, so I did get the full size of this product for $7.99, may I add. I think this product is like, I think the full size is maybe like between $20 and $30. I think this may have been like $15. And it's crazy because this was $15 and then I got the full size one for $8 at TJ Maxx. Crazy. But I do like this cleanser. I definitely want to use this up so that I can start using the full size cleanser that I have. Okay, the next skincare products that we're going to be talking about is something that I bought during the fall. Was it the fall? Was it the holiday? I think it was a holiday Sephora VIB sale that they had last year, and it's going to be the travel size of the Belief products. I want to say you get about 5 products in here. Yeah, so I got this last year at a really good price just to try out all of the Belief products. I really just need to get more use out of these products because I've only used them a handful of times. I really just need to use my products. Definitely want to use this up before the end of the year. The next product that we're going to talk about is by Laneige. It is their glowy makeup serum. Yeah, so when this came out, I really wanted to try this. I do like this product. I just really need to get more use out of it, and I am going to try my best to use this up by the end of the year. Okay, and then another product that I have, it is by Glow Recipe. It is their papaya sorbet enzyme cleansing balm. Y'all, when this first came out, I was so curious to try this out. This is the packaging on it. This is actually how the product looks, and it comes with a spatula. I don't know where mine is at the moment, but I do like this product. I don't love it. I thought I loved it, but since I've purchased this, I've purchased a couple other cleansing balms and makeup removers that I like much better, or that I love much better than this one. So I definitely want to use this up, and it's a couple of cleansing balms that I want to try. I want to try the one that the Sephora collection has. I think that one is like $10 versus this one. I don't even remember how much this is, but I know it was a pretty decent price. I just want to use this up so that I can try out some other cleansing balms or just stick to the ones that I love. Okay, the next product is by One Size. I believe this is Patrick Starr's brand. It is the Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist. And when this came out, I was curious about this as well, and I do like this product, but would I repurchase it? No, but I'm glad that I did give this product a try, and I just definitely want to use up the rest of this. The next product I have, which is almost gone, this is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. As you guys can see, a couple more sprays of this and it will be gone, and I just want to really use this up so that I can purchase another Fix Plus spray because I really do like this spray. Okay, and then another spray that we're going to be using up is going to be by Fenty Beauty. This is the Baby What It Do travel size makeup spray. As you guys can see, I love this little small spray bottle. I'm definitely going to keep this little bottle and just put something else in it, but I do want to use up this spray. This is okay for me. I don't love it, so I definitely won't be repurchasing this in the future, but I definitely will be keeping the bottle just to add whatever else I want to add to it, because I think the packaging is really cute. But this just didn't wow me, so I won't be repurchasing this, but I do want to go ahead and use this up. And then another spray that I thought I was gonna love, but I really don't, because I don't even really reach for this. It is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Spray, and this is how it looks. I love the packaging and the colors, but y'all, I don't even reach for this, which is surprising because I love the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, but this spray, I don't know, I just don't reach for it like that. So I definitely want to go ahead and use this up, but I will not repurchase this because I'm not reaching for it now, so I just don't want to waste my money, so I'm going to be using this. Another makeup product that I want to use up is the Tula Skincare No Makeup Replenishing Cleansing Oil. You guys, I really do love this stuff. I have used up quite a bit of this product, so once I finish this, I will definitely repurchase another one of these. But yeah, I'm just trying to go ahead and finish this, but I do love this. This will be a repurchase for me. Okay, then the next couple of items we're going to be talking about is going to be powders and concealers and foundation. So the first powder is by Sephora Collection. This is their Micro Smooth Powder in Deep. You guys know I love this powder. I just recently purchased another one because I am really at the end of this one. Like, this is it at the top. This is all that's left of this. So like a couple more swipes and this is done. I just need to use this up so that I can start using my other one. And then another powder that I have is by Milani. It's the Translucent Banana Powder. As I did use this in a drugstore makeup tutorial. I'm sure that video will be up before this one. If it is, I'll link it in the cards if you haven't seen it. It's the look that I created today, and I did use this powder in that video, and I just want to go ahead and use this up, y'all. It's really on this last leg. This was a really good powder. I'm not even sure if they still sell this or if they've repackaged it or not, but this was a really good powder. I did like this one. Like I said, a couple more uses of this and this will be gone. If this is still available, I will repurchase it. I just won't be repurchasing it at this time because I have a couple of other powders that I need to go through before I buy any more powders. And then the last powder that I need to use up is by Fenty Beauty, and it's in the shade Honey. And y'all, this is like one of my favorite powders. I love this powder, and as you can see, just like the Milani, this one has a little bit more in it than the Milani, but it's pretty much on its last leg as well. I love this. Will definitely be repurchasing this at some point once I use up or once I begin to use a lot of my other powders that I have here. But I definitely love this, and I think when I repurchase this, I'm going to repurchase this same size because this has lasted me a while. So love this. Okay, let's get into the foundations and the one concealer that I have. The one concealer that I have is by Too Faced. It is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and this is in a chestnut. I absolutely love this concealer, and it is on its last leg. Just like a couple more uses of this and this will be done. Love this. Definitely will repurchase at some point in the future, but as for right now, I have been loving the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I think that one is kind of a dupe for this one, so it's not a rush for me to go out and repurchase this, but I do like it and I will repurchase it at some point. But need to finish this. The foundation that kind of goes along with it, this is one of the shades when Jackiana collaborated with Too Faced. This is one of the shades that she came out with. This is the Born This Way foundation in Chai. I absolutely love this foundation. This is one of my favorites. It's a perfect shade for me. I just love it. It looks absolutely flawless on the skin, and I only have a little bit of this left, so I need to use this up because I do have a backup of this foundation and I love it. Another foundation that I love, I was really surprised that I love this foundation, is by Clinique. It's their Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer. I really did not think I was going to love this foundation as much as I do, but I do, and this is in the shade Amber. And I love this. I love this. This is definitely a repurchase for me at some point in the future. Have a couple more foundations that I want to get more use out of before I just go out and buy another one. But I do love this. This is definitely on the list to repurchase at some point, maybe this summer or spring, because this is a nice one for the spring and summer as well. And I love the doe foot applicator on this, as you guys can see. I love this. So just a couple more uses of this and this will be done. And then another foundation that I have, it's the e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation, and I think I'm in the shade Brulee. I just really need to go ahead and use this up. I probably would not repurchase this, especially now since I have the e.l.f. Camo CC cream. I really like that one more than I like this one, so I just want to go ahead and finish this up. And then the last one is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and I am in the shade Macayo. And I don't know, guys, just looking back at my footage when I did do a review on this foundation, I don't know, the shade looks a little bit light on me. Maybe I should have gotten another shade, but I noticed that I don't really reach for this foundation like I thought I was going to. I think what I'm gonna have to do is mix this with some of my other NARS foundations. As of right now, I just want to go ahead and use this up or get as much use out of this as I can. Okay guys, so those are all of the makeup and skincare products that I want to use up by the end of the year. But I also have some eyeshadow palettes and some face palettes that I need to get more use out of, because I either haven't used it or I haven't gotten much use out of it at all. So let's start with the face palettes first. I have two here, which one I did use in my drugstore tutorial today, and that's going to be the Morphe face palette. This is in 8R, that's rich. It's a beautiful face palette, y'all. And I picked this up at Ulta and I love it. I really do like this face palette. I just need to get more use out of it. Typically, I just go for what I know. I just go for my individual products and I forget about my face palettes. So I definitely want to get more use out of this one. And then the last face palette that I want to get more use out of, it's the Sephora Pro face palette in Deep. Very, very beautiful face palette. So I definitely want to get more use out of these face palettes. So let's get into the eyeshadow palettes that I need to really get more use out of, because it's ridiculous. First, we're going to start with Fenty Beauty. I have 4 Fenty Beauty Snap Shadows that I need to get some use out of. So number 3 is Deep Neutrals. Try these very beautiful tones here. I think I've used this maybe once or twice. And then I have number 7, which is Cadet, which these shades are gorgeous. Look how beautiful these shades are. Absolutely stunning. And then I have number 9, which is in Wine. It's kind of similar to number 3 to me. This is it here, which I haven't used this one at all. And then I have number 10, which is Money. This is number 10. And I did use this one once in a makeup tutorial. I did do a makeup tutorial with this one and I love this. I love the tones in here. I think I just forget about these with all of the other eyeshadow palettes that I have, but I definitely like these and I need to get more use out of these. And then 2 other eyeshadow palettes that I really need to get more use out of is by Natasha Denona. The first one is in the Bronze palette, which, excuse the packaging, but this is how it looks. Y'all, I think I've only used this palette one time, if that. I mean, the color story is absolutely beautiful, but I just haven't gravitated towards this and I need to use this. And then the second palette by Natasha Denona that I really need to get some use out of, it is the Sunrise palette. And this is how it looks. I think I've only really used this one once as well, but again, the colors are really, really pretty and I just need to really get more use out of these eyeshadow palettes because they ain't cheap, and if I use them and then I don't like them, I need to sell them or I need to give them away because I don't want to have all this stuff in my collection, y'all, that I'm not using or that I have tried and I don't like. I just need to sell it or give it away. So the next eyeshadow palette that I need to get more use out of, which I absolutely love this palette, it's by Huda Beauty. It's the new nude palette, and this is the outside packaging of this. When she released this palette, I just knew I had to have it. This is how the front of it looks. Absolutely gorgeous. And then here are the colors. It's almost like a bridal palette, but you can use it for every day as well. And I mean, I just think the colors are just so pretty. I've only used this palette a handful of times, but these tones, it's right up my alley. I just really need to get more use out of this. So we're going to be using this more this year. And then another eyeshadow palette that I need to get more use out of, it is the Supreme Nudes palette by Artist Couture. I love this palette. I have used this a few times, but not as much as I need to. These are the colors. It's a beautiful neutral toned eyeshadow palette. I just need to get more use out of it. So we're going to be using this more in 2021. And then the last two eyeshadow palettes that I want to mention to you guys, they are by Pat McGrath, and they are two of her newer eyeshadow palettes. And one of them I haven't used at all. The other one I've really only used maybe once or twice. So her palettes are expensive. I need to be using these palettes, okay? So the first one is the Mothership palette. This is the one where she had that rose gold packaging on it that was limited edition. I didn't get the rose gold packaging. I feel I'm upset that I didn't get the rose gold packaging and then she came back out with it. But I am glad that I did get my hands on the palette. These are the shades here. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I used this in a makeup tutorial, but outside of that, I don't really think I have dipped into this palette, and I love the colors. Absolutely gorgeous, right up my alley. She's gonna be getting some more use this year. And then the last palette that I need to get use out of is also by Pat McGrath, and it is her Celestial Divinity palette. She came out with this last year, like towards the end of last year, and I wanted to get my hands on it. Got my hands on it, y'all, and ain't used it at all. Like, I ain't done nothing with this palette. This is the packaging here. These are the colors, y'all. I ain't used this at all. Ain't touched it. So I definitely gotta get some use out of this palette this year. With that being said, I will probably be doing tutorials with old eyeshadow palettes that I have in my collection because I need to get use out of them. So I'm going to try to use some of them on camera. I'm definitely going to be using them off camera. I think the thing has been, you know, since we've been quarantined, I really don't wear makeup like that. Most of my days I don't have any makeup on, so it's been a little bit harder for me to use my products. What I am going to commit myself to doing is that at least once a week to start off is to make my face up and use some of my products, plan some of my makeup so that I can at least begin to get more use out of my product. That's the end of this video, guys. Comment down below and let me know what are some of the products that you guys are trying to get rid of and use up this year, or just use more of because you haven't gotten a chance to use it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to my channel, comment down below, click that notification bell also so that you'll know every time I upload a new video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.